Hello children, welcome to our new academic year of 2020-21. Now you all came from standard 6th to standard 7th. Today we will start Maths chapter 3, Data Handling. Introduction. Data is a collection of information such as numbers, words, measurements, observations or even just descriptions of people or things. For example, how many students are there in our class? How many girls and boys are in our class? Or what is average rainfall of different cities? All this collection of information regarding some particular subject or thing is called data. Handling means to arrange or organize that particular data to get some meaningful information out of that data. Now our next topic is how to arrange data in tabular form, means table form. For example, we are having 10 students in a class and the marks obtained by them are 8, 5, 9, 9, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 9. Now marks, telemarks, frequency or number of students. Marks, 5 marks. How many students got 5 marks? 1. So frequency 1, telemark like this. You have to do like this. Now suppose 7 marks. How many students get 1? So 1 frequency and 1 telemark. Now 8 marks. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 frequency is 3 and telemark like 1, 2 and 3. This way you have to draw telemark. Now 9 marks. How many students? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So frequency 5 and telemark draw 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th line this way. Now next topic is range. How to find range? Range is equal highest value minus lowest value. Suppose we have 5 students marks 3, 8, 6, 7 and 4. Which is the highest marks from this 5? This suppose 8. So 8 is highest value and lowest marks 3. So minus 3. So range is equal 8 minus 3 means 5. So our this data range is 5. Now next topic, average or arithmetic mean, it means AM, is equal sum of all observation upon number of observation. For example, Anita studies on first day 3 hours, on second day 4 hours, on third day 3 hours, on fourth day 5 hours, on fifth day 3 hours, on sixth day 2 hours and 7th day 1 hour. Now we have to find average of Anita's reading time according to formula. We have to sum up all the reading hours. Is equal 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 upon how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 days. So down you have to put 7. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 2, 20 and 20 plus 1, 21 upon 7. So 7 3s are 21. So mean is 3. So average of Anita's reading hour is 3 hours. Now the next topic is median. Median means mid value or middle value of any given data. Let us assume we have marks of 5 students as under. For example, 2, 6, 8, 4, 10. Now to find out its median, we have to first arrange it either in ascending order or in descending order. Let us arrange it in ascending order, means from low to high. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. As you can see, center of the data is 6. Therefore, 6 is the median of this data. Here we have odd number of data. So, it is easy to find center number of data. Suppose we have even number, then how we can find the data? Suppose here 12. Then median is the mean of two middle figures. So, our example two center number are 6 and 8. So, the mean of these two number is 6 plus 8 divided by 2 is equal 14 divided by 2 is equal 7 is the median of this data. Our next topic is mode. Mode means highest frequency or most repeating numbers. For example, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5, 1. Now which is most repeating number? 2. 2 is 1, 2 and 3 times. Now 1, 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. 3 only one time. 4 again one time and 5 2 times. Means 1 is most repeating number. So 1 is our mode. Now our next topic is bar graph. Last year we learned how to draw a frequency distribution table for a given data and then draw a bar graph. Now we shall see how from a given bar graph we can make deduction about the data. This year we have two types of bar graph. First single bar graph and second double bar graph. For example, subject marks of first sem and marks of second sem. Subject English, Maths, Science and Social. English in first sem 67 marks, second sem 70 marks. Here 80, 90, 75, 70, 86 and 80. Now from this given data we have to construct a bar graph. First we will draw vertical line. It is called y-axis and horizontal line x-axis. Here we will write subject English, Maths, Science and Social. And here we will write 0, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now according to our first semester data, English marks are 67. Here it is somewhere between 60 to 70, 65 here, then 65 to 67 come like this. You can find out it accurately in graph paper. Now, our maths mark are 80. So here 80. So you can draw this way, straight 80 line. This way. Now science mark 75. 75 will come middle of 70 to 80. So here this way. Science mark 75 and social marks are 86. 86 will come after 85 to 90. Here this way. This is single bar graph. For double bar graph, we will include second sem marks in this graph. English, second sem marks 70. So 70 here this way. In math subject 90 marks. 80 then 90. Same. Science 70 marks. And social 80 marks. Now this is our double bar graph. To differentiate double bar graph, you have to color it differently, either with color or design. Like or this way. Now our last topic is probability. Probability is the measurement of the possibility of an event occurring as the result of an experiment. When an event is sure to happen, its probability is 1. And when an event is impossible, its probability is 0. For all the other events, the probability lies between 0 and 1. Formula to find out probability is number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Let us understand it with an example of coin. When a coin is tossed, there are two possible outcomes, heads or tails. So getting tails is one event out of two possible events. So the probability of getting tail is equal 1 divided by 2. Head also 1 divided by 2. That's all for today. Meet you in next lecture. Till then, have a good day.